Hey guys, it's New Name and welcome back to my old school RuneScape Ironman. Last episode I did a bunch of questing as I've been doing mostly through this series, but this episode I decided to grind out some Tithe farm. So I spent about 30 hours, or what felt like 30 hours, probably closer to 20, here at Tithe Farm. So that's why the title says 20 hours from Tithe Farm. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the progress. Make sure to give the video a like if you do. Dislike it if you don't. Let me know down below what else I should try on the old school RuneScape Ironman. And don't forget to subscribe. Okay, I have been staring at my skills since last episode, trying to figure out what to do. And I realized I unlocked the farming guild, or at least a low-level section of the farming guild. So I think I'm going to start off this video by exploring the farming guild. We're going to head on in, and I'm fairly certain I unlocked it, if I remember right. Yep. Now, one thing I remember seeing was that I can do, it's like a, I want to say it's, oh, can't go in there. Isn't there something where it's like a, bossing task or like a slayer task except for farming? Oh, there's our bag plants. There's gotta be someone. I thought there was. Maybe I don't have it unlocked. Maybe it's the next one, unless it's the guild master. That would make sense. So if it is, do you have any jobs for me? I'd like a farming contract. Let's do, I can only do easy, so we'll do an easy farming contract. Nasturtiums. Nasturtiums? Okay, cool. So if I remember right, those are just basically flowers. So we'll go ahead, and I think I do have the seeds. Perfect. So I'll go ahead and plant that in one of the flowering patches, which I think I actually have unlocked over here. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead, do some gardening or some farming. We'll do this first farm run, including the farming guild. And then after that, I actually think I'm going to do some Tithe farm just to unlock some stuff. So I'll be back with hopefully a level or when I'm at Tithe farm after this farm run. Whoops, missed the level. There was 48 farming. Don't think I unlocked anything. I want to say, nope, didn't unlock. Yeah, it doesn't look like I unlocked anything anyways. So that was lucky, but it is what it is. Okay, so I'm going to go back to farming. Getting further down. All right, so we'll see how this goes. I watched a guide. I kind of know what I'm doing, I think. I'm starting at level 48. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so I have 311 fruit to turn in. I want to go do another farm run, but I'm starting at 48 farming. Let's see if this gets me anything. Deposit, there's 9K. Deposit, there's another 9K. Up all the way to 50 so far. 48, 49, 50, and 51 farming. Awesome. If I deposit these, will it get me another level? Yes, kind of. Nope, not really. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, that was actually not too bad. That was a lot of fun. I'll tell you though, what I am gonna do is I have to go and buy stuff from the shop to make this a little bit better. So now that I have that, what I'm gonna do is I am going to buy some of the outfit. I don't know how many of these pieces I can buy. I think I can get the hat or the boots. Let's go ahead and buy the hat. And then that leaves me with 33 points, so not too shabby. All right, I'm going to go do a farm run and then come back. Whoops, missed the level. 52 farming. Sweet. 2 off, and then I can use the next level of fruit at the minigame. All right, so I've got 200 more fruit to turn in because I think my next farm run should also get me the level. So we'll go ahead. Here's 100. Oh, crap. Put the hat on. And there's 200. Sweet. And 53 farming. Not bad, not bad. I can now grow bitter cap mushrooms. And 6k to a level. So we're going to go do a farm run. And first, though, I have 103 points. I'm going to go buy the boots because the boots will give me more. So I can't do that, though, because you'll see my bank pin. There we go. There, finally, 54 farming. I had to basically do all my farm runs. I got like barely enough XP. Then I had to go and like find a bunch of other stuff. Ended up planting some trees. Hopefully those don't die. I only had enough to pay for one, but quadruple willow roots, and I can now grow the next tier fruit at Tithe Farm, which is going to boost my XP per hour there insanely. I'm actually having a lot of fun doing that, so we're gonna go back. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I will say, hopefully, when I fill up for this next batch, I'm gonna try and do the max for the points, which is 2,800 fruit, before I turn it in. So we will see how that goes. So I will be back when I have all that fruit to turn in, I guess. It's probably going to take several hours. Well, I really don't hate this minigame. It's a lot of fun, actually. As weird as that sounds, because you're just doing the same thing over and over. I would consider this a minigame, at least. But anyways, you're doing the same thing over and over again. But, I mean, it's brain stimulates the brain because number go up, number go down. But I did get a level just from harvesting these freaking fruit. So there is 55 farming. I can plant mahogany trees, cacti, and noxifer. I don't even know what that does. Not even gonna pretend to know. So yeah, still got about little over half of the seeds to use before I want to turn in all the fruit. Just because I think it's cool to see all the levels I'll skip at once, especially because like I don't unlock a new seed here until 74 farming. So yeah, no point. I know I'm missing out on like farm runs by doing this, but because what I really should be doing if I were to be optimal and go for the most amount of XP is I would do this for an hour, leave, do a farm run, come back, do an hour, leave, do a farm run, blah, 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 blah. But as you guys know, if you watch this series, I don't like playing efficiently. I like playing for fun, and what I'm having fun doing right now is this. So who knows? I might just reach a point where I just can't stay on this minigame anymore. But that will probably be the end of this video when I reach that point. So I'm going to get back to planting because I'm still having fun. Oh, man. So I am officially halfway through with my plants, but 2 of them died. I was watching a YouTube video, wasn't paying attention. So, whoops. 2 of them gone forever, but we're about halfway through. Hopefully, this isn't too bad. I'm thinking I'm going to stop after all of these. We'll see how I feel once I'm done with them and if I unlock everything I want to. But I'm going to get back to planting. So hopefully it goes okay from here. Well, I missed the level. Got 56 farming off of, so that was a second level just off of planting the seeds and collecting the fruit. I still have 420 to go before I hand them all in. That's going to be a crap ton of XP when I finally do. Yeah, just skipping all of these farming levels will be great. I know I might be missing out on something by doing this, but yeah, it's worth it, I think, in the long run for me. Especially because I'm probably going to, well, you'll see when I get to spending the rewards, because the reason I stopped at 2,800 is, if the wiki is right, there is a cap on points. So there's a cap of 1,000 points per instance. So I was like, why waste the points? Because I want the rewards. Yeah, I'm going to get back to it. Should be the next clip is me depositing all these stupid fruit. Oh boy, I am finally finished. I have 2,798 because I screwed up on a few of them. I'm just going to spam deposit the crap out of these. So I am at 56 farming. I'm going to go ahead and throw on this pair of boots and this hat for slightly more XP. Starting at 56 farming, we'll see how many levels I get. I'm just going to spam click. Oh boy. Oh man, already up to 60. Jumping up in XP. Oh boy, that's just a disgusting amount of XP. There we go. I think I'm not even halfway through. That's a lot of XPs. Boom, boom. 66 farming, 67 farming. So 11 levels, 12 levels, 13. Oh man, did I get 14? I did. I got all the way to 70 farming. Blew right past a nice level of 69. Man, that is awesome. And I am 20 points short of the max level. I probably because I missed the 2. I don't know if that's that big of a deal, but yeah, there we go. So now I can plant herbs up to Cadentine. So I skipped all the way from Quorum to Cadentine. I don't really know if there's anything else. I can grow everything in raids. I unlocked the mid-tier of the farming guild, so we'll head over there. But first, I'm going to go ahead and spend these points before I do my first farm run in forever. I'm going to enter my bank pin. I'll be right back. Okay, so first, I'm going to buy the trousers and then the jacket to finish the outfit. I need the herb sack. And we're going to grab the seed box. Those things are amazing. Oh, did I not buy the seed pack? Or the herb pack? Does not look like it. We'll go ahead and do that again. Buy one. Oh, I need 58 herb lore to buy it. Okay. There we go. We'll buy the can. And I mean, while I'm here, now here's the fun part. Do I buy seed packs with the last 250 or do I buy herb boxes? I kind of want to just do seed packs. Can I get 50? Ooh, can't. But I got 8 of them and I don't have enough points to get any more. So we will go ahead and I'm going to go to the farming guild real quick. Yeah, I home tellied, so I think I'm just going to open these here before I go to the farming guild and check everything out. But let's see, I've got the seed pack, so I'm going to open up the first one. Anything good? Papaya tree seeds, snake grass seeds, so not the worst in the world. Terramin and irrit seeds. Ooh, the irrit seeds are going to be nice. Everything else is just kind of not worthwhile. Oh boy, second one I got limpwort root seeds. Those are fantastic. Definitely need those. Okay, I'm just going to deposit this stuff real quick. We'll go ahead while I'm here. Wait, did I get a lantidime seed and it just went to my bank or did I not pay attention? I should have been paying closer attention. Oh well. Go. There we go. All right, so we'll go ahead with the next one. Ooh, I did get one Raynar seed. That is fantastic. There's a Cadentine seed. Ooh, a Hespori seed, dwarfweed seeds. Is this tracking what I'm getting? It is. So I'm just going to close this real quick. Oh, man, actually, no, because I think that's from other things I've done as well, because I did a couple farming contracts. So let's go ahead, deposit that stuff. 21 limpwort seeds. That's amazing. Watermelon seeds. That's great. I am out of space, so I'm going to go ahead and because I don't know if I have that many Raynor seeds. We'll deposit the one Raynor seed and the one Cadentine seed. See if I can remember. Oh, well, again, because I didn't actually deposit the Cadentine seed. Mushroom Spore is kind of useless. Ooh, another Raynor, so that's 2 Raynor seeds. A Celastris tree seed? I think that is for the staves, if I remember right, to like woodcut. Oh my gosh, 2 more Raynors, so that's 4 Raynor trees, or Raynor seeds. That is amazing. Okay. Ooh, a Torstal seed. That is useless on this, if I remember right, but that is just my opinion. Yeah, pretty cool. Definitely worth storing all of that up. Another Torstal seed and a yew tree seed. So it puts me up at 5 now for a total of, oh, but anyways, just got one of those. Bunch more Cadentines and curry tree seeds. So this was worth doing. Definitely got the watermelon trees or watermelon seeds. Those are worth it. The import roots alone are worth it. The Irit seeds were fantastic. So I might end up going back later. But now we're going to head over to the farming guild and unlock everything. All right. So the big thing that I unlocked is the new area with the I have a herb patch, and then I can pickpocket master farmers here, so that is pretty cool. Oh, and an extra tree patch and an anima patch, which I think that's like one of those weird seeds I got before, and of course Hispori, but I do not have the ability to fight Hispori, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, let me know down below. Doesn't look like I have the other area unlocked yet, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead, do another farm run, and then I'll figure out what we're going to do next, or if we're going to call it a video. So I'm doing a couple more farming contracts and such, and I realized I can now plant snapegrass seeds, which is fantastic because my god is picking snapegrass annoying. So this run, I'm planting as many of these as I can, because it's good to have them. I'm not planting my Raynor seeds yet, because I kind of want to wait until I figure out how to do ultra compost, and then I'll use it for those. But gonna keep planting the Irits because I was looking and I now have 70 farming, 70 fletching, and what was the other one? 70 agility, and I'm got a lot of this level 70s unlocked. I think it's agility, farming, mining, smithing. So I just need woodcutting, hunter, herb lore, and construction for Song of the Elves, which unlocks Prif. Which in RuneScape 3, Prif is huge. So I don't know if it's the same for old school RuneScape. I do know the Corrupted Gauntlet is there, and supposedly the bow of, I think it's called Ferdinand, or Bofa, is from there. And I've seen a lot of guides where people basically say, hey, you got to get this. So keeping that in mind, that's probably going to be one of my next stops. We will see, though. Gonna finish this farm run. So probably going to be a while before we get to Song of the Elves. Just wanted to say that's kind of the long-term plan right now for where this account is heading. There is 71 farming. The snapegrass is just like in RuneScape 3 where you get a crap ton from the patch. So this is great because, I mean, it's not horrible to pick it up, but it is extremely annoying. So this is a great way for me to at least get a really good pile. Even if I burn through all of these seeds, that is fantastic because I'm fairly certain it's going to be super easy for me to get more. But yeah, gonna finish this farm run. I think after this farm run, I'm gonna go back to Tithe Farm and just finish off 74 farming. So that way, if I ever go back, I get the best XP rates. I feel like that's a good spot, and then we'll probably stop and call it an episode there. So more farming, yay. All right, for this, I'm not going to wait till the very end just because I don't want to overshoot it. So we've got 400 to deposit. We'll go ahead, 2, 3, and 4. Should put me at 72 farming. Sweet. I'm about 77k away from 73. So I think I miscalculated on what I need. But yeah, we're getting there. I'm probably going to finish these off, I think. I hope. I don't know. But yeah, gonna go back to it. All right, I got 100 left. I deposited some, and then this is gonna be another level, which is gonna be 73. Farming. Sweet. I'm gonna do a farm run. 88k till level. Hopefully, get a decent amount of levels. But I do need more seeds. So I'm gonna put the bank pin in and buy more seeds. All right, so I've got 260 points, so I'm going to buy some seed packs. There you go. Let's go ahead, clear the loot tracker. Reset it. Yep. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and open these. Ooh, dwarf weeds, aventos, and 2 rainars. That's amazing. So, bunch of limport roots, also amazing. I just got a bunch of rainars. That is ridiculous. And some guams. I need to go to a bank. Let's see, I'm near... let's just do Giant's Foundry. I think that's a fairly close teleport. So, yeah. Gonna open all of those up, and I'll be back with the loot. Oh man, that's my first spirit tree seed on the account. That is really cool. I got a lot of maples, so I think I've gotten 4 maple seeds, which are good for XP. And yeah, and another yew tree seed and some other stuff. Really mostly what I want is the snapegrass, the rainars, and irits for training herblore. So go ahead. Open these up the rest of the way. Is this white lily seed worth anything? Oh, 4k. That's interesting. 1 snapdragon seed, not bad. Looks like off of all of these. Oh my gosh, that's a redwood tree seed. What's that worth? Oh, 30k. So I made about $500,000 if I were a main off of those, which is not bad at all. But being that I'm not a main, they are good, though, just for, like I said, the rainars. 6 rainar seeds. At my level of combat, I think that's ridiculously good. And a bunch of irits. What was that? It was like 11 irits, I think? Yeah, 11 irit seeds. That is great. And then 19 snapegrass. So awesome. And of course, the 30 limport roots, which saves me time pickpocketing master farmers. If I'm going to be honest, this is getting a little annoying. So I'm going to go do a farm run. I don't think I'm going to get a level off of that, but yeah, going to do the farm run. Oh boy, I've got a bunch more done. I did do some farm runs in between things, just like before bed, after work, before doing this. So I only have 2 more sets of 100 to hand in. So there's the first one, and there's the second one. And there's 74 farming. I can now plant the highest tier fruit for this, and crystal trees in Prif. There we go. I'm thinking, gonna finish this off by spending my points. I just want to get more herb sacks, to be honest, or more seeds packs. They're very useful. I could get the herb boxes, but I'm at the point where I need the seeds, because you can get more seeds, I think, more herbs from the seeds than you can the boxes by planting the seeds. Oh man, there's another Hespori seed. And nothing. So I got 2 more rainar seeds, which is peak. Oh my god, that's my first magic seed on the account. Holy crap, that's huge. Wow. Snapdragon seed, that's worth a lot of money too. And 10 more limport roots. That is awesome. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to give the video a like if you did. Let me know down below what else you'd like to see me do. And I think I know what I'm going to work on for next episode on my old school RuneScape Ironman.